This tutorial will take you through the step-by-step process of adding a new page and new music to your website. So we are working on our Who I Am unit, and you all should have finished your Who I Am pieces. So you'll also need to have Soundtrap up in an additional tab so that you can get the link to your music. First, let's start with our portfolio. So you're going to navigate back to your portfolio by going to sites.google.com, clicking on your site so that you can edit it. It brings you back to this page here. Once you are here, along the top, we've already looked at insert and we've looked at themes. What we have not yet looked at is pages. So we are going to click pages, and we want to add a new page called Who I Am, because the next 7 assignments that we do are going to go underneath the Who I Am header. So down here where it says plus, we want to add a new page. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus button. I'm going to call this Who I Am, and I'm going to click done, and it's going to generate a second page. And then what you'll see is along the top here, I now have a navigation bar that's active, so I can go back and forth between my home page and my Who I Am page. So this first assignment that we did, we created a minute of music that represented who we are. So we are going to put that here. Okay, there's a couple different, you can design the setup how you want, or you can do it however I do it, but it's totally up to you. So I'm going to come back here to insert, and I am going to start by inserting a text box and putting the name of the assignment. So the name of this assignment also happened to be Who I Am, which is the same as the unit name, and that's okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I need to describe the piece. So knowing me, I am sure that I'm going to want to be a little bit creative with things. I'm going to want to move things around a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a second text box. And in 3 sentences or more, I'm going to describe my piece. So I'm going to write description. Description of the music. The Who I Am project is a minute-long piece that represents me. And if you misspell something, it's fine. You can just hover over it and then right-click, and you generally have corrections right there. In this work, you will hear a soft marimba, which adds some quirkiness to the music, and as I have a bit of quirkiness to myself, it is fitting. The work also uses a mixture of genres, which is representative of the many hats I wear. Teacher, mommy, wife, friend. Alright, so that's a pretty good description. It's only 3 sentences. It doesn't have to be anything major. And there it is. Alright, so now I want to link my music. So there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can add another text box. Alright, and then you can create a song title. Right, you can say the song title is, we'll call this All About Me. And then I want to put the link to the music right underneath there. So if I go over to my Soundtrap account, and I am now looking at my Soundtrap page, I have publicly shared my Who I Am piece, and I'm going to share the project. So if I click share, I now have this link here, and it doesn't say it expires in 30 days because it's not a private link. It is totally public. I'm going to highlight this link. I'm going to copy it by hitting Control-C or right-clicking and copying. I'm going to go back to my Google Sites tab, and then I'm simply going to paste that here. Now, it's not going to turn it directly, and then if I hit return, it turns it directly into a link. Okay, so then it will take me, if I were to click this, my piece, yes, I want to go here, just to redirect notice, takes me to my piece of music. If I hit play, there's my work. Okay, so coming back to this page, so I can leave it like this. This is not the most exciting setup. All right. However, everything's here, so I'm good. I have the project title, which is the who I am, and I probably should just put project title, who I am, a description, the song title, and a link to the song. Then I can make these, I'm going to have other projects here, so you want to think about when you add your next piece, how you're going to make it different. It might be that you change colors for the things that you do, right? It might be that you want to do a little rearranging. So having just line, this is a little boring, right? So I could take this and I could drop this up next to, if I click here and make this a little bit shorter, maybe I fill this with half the page. I can take this and I can drop it if I also make this shorter. Just kidding. Now I can take this box and I could drop it up next to it here. So now I've got the project title, which I'm going to center, right? I'm going to go ahead and make this shorter too, like that. Then I'm going to take this and see how I just get the cross. I can click it, I can just drag it up. So now all of a sudden I've got everything together, and then maybe for this particular piece, I put this one with an emphasis, or I make this one gray, right? Then maybe in the next section for the next song, maybe I make that a different color. So that's one way you can do it. Another way to link your music, if you want to get creative in your design of your portfolio, you can click this button right here. So I can say, okay, the name of the button, I can just put my song title, right? All About Me. And then that link that I had from my Soundtrap page, this link right here, I could copy this, I can come back to my site, I can paste the link right here and I can do insert. And I have this nice little button, and this looks really good compared to my link. So what I really could do is I could delete all of this and I can move my button up here. And then if I don't want this extra space right here, I can delete this guy. And then when I go to publish my site, let me show you what this looks like. And this is kind of cool looking. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit publish. Publish is your save. So anytime you make updates and changes to your site, you want to make sure you hit publish. So I'm going to go ahead and click publish right here. And it will show you what is in draft form and what is currently published on the website, so you can see the changes. So right now I created this whole page, but I haven't done any publishing yet, which is why on the right it shows up blank. So I definitely want to publish. I'm going to go click publish. Now if I want to see what this looks like to the real world, I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to open another tab. I'm going to go to my page, right? So now here's my home page, right? And now I can click on who I am. Here's my project title, here's my description, and I click this button that says All About Me. It takes me to my music. And then, if it's published, it's all turned in. You don't have to submit anything extra when you're putting your work up online, because as long as your music is published to your website and it is crystal clear that it's the project title, who I am, you have a song title, which I've got included in the button right here, and you have a description, I can go check your published website at any time because you already submitted your link. So I will remind you guys how to upload. If you need help, you can post on the stream, you can text me, you can email me, you can come to live help on Thursdays, or you can come to my office hours after 5th period. So let me know if you have any questions, and have fun building more of your site.